In this video, we'll be covering the top 5 SMGs in Modern Warfare 2 right now. I'll be doing assault rifles next, so make sure to stick around for that. Getting straight into it, the first one we have is going to be the Minibak. This is basically the PP19 from Modern Warfare. It has a really large magazine as a default, which is a massive benefit because you don't have to use a magazine attachment and you can use it on something else. It's also got very nice damage and great mobility. The first attachment is going to be the X10 Razor Comp muzzle. This is going to increase the accuracy overall, and it's only going to have a slight defect on the ADS and aiming stability. We're then going to be going for this barrel. It's the only barrel available, but it is definitely a good option to use because it increases the range and the bullet velocity, so you're going to be able to do more damage at longer ranges. I know it's an SMG, but it is helpful to have more damage at all ranges. You then want to use this laser right here. This is going to give you more ADS, more aiming stability, and more sprint to fire speed, which are some of the most important things when it comes to using an SMG. You want to be fast and you want to be able to aim down sight and be ready as fast as possible, so this is going to help. For the stock, we're going to be going for this one here, which is going to absolutely change this weapon. It increases the ADS speed, the sprint to fire speed, the movement speed, and the hip fire recoil control. So this is going to basically turn this thing into a incredibly fast, high mobility weapon, and the hip fire accuracy is going to be nice as well. And finally, the last attachment is the Demo X2 rear grip. This is simply just going to increase the recoil control overall, and this is the full loadout. The next one is the Lachman sub, or other known as the MP5. This is definitely one of the best SMGs in the game. It has amazing mobility, great TcTeckk, and it just always is one of the best. Every single time it's in the game, it's always the best in the game. We're going to be starting off with the same muzzle. This is going to increase the accuracy like I mentioned before, and then we're going to be going for this barrel, which is going to increase the range and the recoil control and also the hip fire accuracy as well, so make sure to definitely stick this one on. For the stock, we're going to be going for another no stock attachment just to simply make this thing have insane mobility, increasing the movement speed, the sprint to fire speed, the ADS, and some of the hip fire recoil control. The next attachment is the rear grip, which is going to increase the recoil control, and to finish it off, we're going for the 40 round magazine. You could use the 50 round magazine if you want to, but it's just going to be a little bit slower when it comes to mobility. That is why I prefer to use this one, because it's still a good amount of bullets, but you're going to be a little bit quicker. Next up, we have the FSS Hurricane. As a base weapon, it comes with 50 bullets, which is a great benefit. Just like the Minibak, you're not going to have to add an attachment on to increase the ammo size. Once again, we're starting with the same muzzle. This muzzle is basically the best on pretty much all of the SMGs because it increases the accuracy the most, but it also only has a slight decrease in the ADS speed, so there's not much of a con. We're then going to be going for the first barrel, which is going to increase the range and the bullet velocity, and then the Merc foregrip, which is going to increase the overall accuracy of the weapon. For the stock, we're going for the final stock here, which is going to make this weapon nice and quick. ADS speed, sprint to fire speed, movement speed as all a benefit. And finally, we have the rear grip, which is going to increase the recoil control, and this is the full class. Next up, we have the Vaznev-9K, I think that's how you say it. But this right here is definitely one of the best SMGs in the game. It's basically just a AK-7 for you, but it is definitely one of the best. It has some of the highest damage in the game and very good TcTeckk and mobility. Once again, we're going to be going for the same muzzle for the recoil control, and then we're going for this barrel here, which is going to increase the range and the accuracy of the weapon. You then want to use this laser. This is going to increase the ADS speed, but it doesn't have any con on it, and the enemies can't see your laser either, which is great. For this one, I would recommend using a magazine because you only get 30 bullets, so I would recommend sticking the 45 round magazine. It does decrease the movement speed and the ADS by a little bit, but we're going to be getting that back with some other attachments. The next attachment is the stock, and this is where we're going to be getting some of that ADS back and some of that movement speed back, so make sure to stick this one on, and that right there is the full class. And finally, we have the Fennec, which might just be my new favorite SMG in the game. This thing has one of the most insane, and I mean insane, time to kills in the game. It has literally the fastest TcTeckk out of any SMG. The only problem is it does have an extremely fast fire rate, so you will be reloading quite often. Once again, the same muzzle for the recoil control, and then we're going for this barrel, increasing the accuracy and range, and then the Merc foregrip once again for the overall recoil control of this weapon. Like I said, it does have quite fast fire rate, so there is quite a bit of recoil, but this attachment is definitely going to help. You then want to use this Fennec 45 round magazine, and this is very important because it does have a really fast fire rate, so you do want to use the biggest mag available. And finally, you want to use this stock, which is going to increase the sprint speed, the ADS speed, and the crouch movement speed. And that is the full loadout. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.